Hello, hello, and welcome back, everyone. We are back in Lord of the Rings Online again for some more Moria questing. I'm keen to get back into it. Hello, Raider. Good to see you. The music's banging. I know, right? So good. Some nice Lord of the Rings Online music. I've been assembling some playlists to try to find some things to play that's like copyright free and stuff. So yeah, but let's get into it. Let us get right into that and get into Lord of the Rings Online. We're here in Thrakabazan, where we left off last time doing some quests. We were smashing levels last time, so yeah, what are we, nearly halfway through level 53, so we pretty much leveled like 3 levels. So yeah, today going to do just a bit more Moria, really. Nothing more complicated than that, to be honest. More Moria. We probably won't do a super long stream, maybe just a quick one. Get some leveling in. So there we go. I'm pretty tired. I had like a way too long nap today. I woke up like an hour ago. Over under, you get to 58 this stream. Yeah, true. 58. Oh yeah, ooh, the level. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. That is for sure. Now, what were we... Oh, okay, we're doing these records around here that I must have missed. Oh. How are you doing, Radar? What have you been up to? Oh, okay. Gotta remember how to do all that stuff. Feeling pretty good though. Where's our music? Not much music in here, is there? Alright, 2 are up here and 1's down there. Okay, cool. Let's go get these. Sorry, I totally wasn't up till 3 AM last night playing Warframe with Slack Jeff. Nice, man. What do I mean? I sound sarcastic. Totally not. Yeah, that was just a dream, like just an idea. Oh, that's cool, man. That's fun. That's what the holidays are for, though, man. That's it. Take advantage of it, because you know. I imagine are you back at uni this year? Because yeah, take advantage of that time off for sure. Even if it's until 3 AM. Oh well, this weekend I've got to stay up until 3 AM and more for this stream, and it's going to be interesting. I'll say that, guys. It's not going to be one of our normal streams. I'll say that. It may just be me in a dark lit room, barely seeing me half asleep playing LOTRO. That's probably what it's going to be, but you know, tune in. Alright. Like, yeah, I don't... Like, our regular viewer base isn't even... I don't even... Well, I guess a couple of the lads over from the US, like, might be around that sort of time, but it's just kind of funny, because it's like... I don't expect any of you guys to stay up until 3 AM to watch a stream. It's great fun, otherwise just hanging around. Nice. Got home from the gym early and nice. Very nice. Year 2 of uni, nice. Dude, you're not a freshman baby anymore. You've been upgraded. Oh, it actually feels so good though, actually, I feel like. Second year uni is like solid. Right in the middle's where the good stuff is. Like most things in life. You know. Well, I don't know. Sandwiches, burgers. That's about it. Alright, we got a gold gift. Gold winter gift. Oh, and a silver winter. Whoa. Do we just get a gold and a silver gift? A selection box I just got? No way. That is rare as to get. Parrot of Light. Hooded Cloak of Regal Horse Lords. Damn, that looks pretty cool. Present Pet Pony. Yule Treehorn. The Yule Hobby Horse. Where do you even get these from? Like normally. Oh, I've got to look this up. Yule Hobby Horse. Let's see where we get these from. Might just have to hold on to it till I decide. Selection box. What's that? So every day there's this thing called the Hobbit. Where is it? Hobbit Presents, and it's like every day and then every week. Every day as a free-to-play player, you can open one of these and you just get given some random stuff. And then if you have VIP, you can open the gold one every week as well. And there's a really low chance that when you open these, instead of like random stuff that it gives you, Virtue XP, it will give you a selection box. If it's like a festival time. I think because it's, yeah, every day is a Hobbit for a chance at a bonus Yule gift. So there's bonus Yule gifts at the moment. And we just got, I'm not kidding, 2. We got one from the silver and one from the gold. And I've just opened that gold one. The gold one wasn't as good though. 3 gold. Blue faceted small crystal brazier. So some braziers. That's interesting. But this is big. Being able to pick a mount. I'm just having a look where you can normally get this from. Oh wow, it's actually only from Silver Gift of Yule's Past. It's only from this. Ringo Vale Steed though. I don't know. The Ringo Steed looks kind of nice. The Hobby Horse feels like more... I'm going to just get the Hobby Horse. It feels too, like, special. Cool. You can see that, yeah, I know, as it's just easier to look them up on the wiki on my other screen. How you going as well, man? Good to see you. Apparently I've got a last minute plans. All good, Raider. Might pop out in a minute. Yeah, no, all good, man. All good, but good to see you, yeah. For you, maybe you didn't have to deal with merging universities, though. Oh, you've got... Oh, what? That sucks. I see what you mean, Radar. Merging universities. I feel like South Australia doesn't have many universities, so it's pretty, like... There's only a couple. I guess there's probably a lot of, like, independent ones, though, right?
The orcs of Moria have much to account for. If only the elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make
Stand
a
before the
swift
north.
victory
Okay, we've got to
against
do all these as well. Very nice. Well, that's some nice luck to start the day. That's good. I like that. That's what we want to see. That's one of those items that, like, people either spend... Like, if you really want to go and, like, get, like, everything in the game, it's... one, like, the presents are one of those things where you either are going to go and spend a heap of mithril coins, like, trying to get rolls on it, which is just, like, spending money. Or you wait around for a long time to get that roll, and also has to be on the festival time, so... Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Big drops. I think I remember on one of my other characters I was trying to get like one of them. That's this way. Oh yeah, it's gotta go up and merge. Nice. But yeah, just gonna get into some more questing today, smash through some Moria content, and yeah, see how far we get. We're not gonna do a super long stream today, but yeah, I mean, even 3 hours we'll get a heap of progress. Ramen, I just took the absolute cutest video of my 5-month-old ever. I'm not sure why she thought us flipping this toy fish was the most hilarious thing in the world. Oh, that's amazing, man. I know that that feeling like when they're just like so infatuated and laughing their face off at just the most simple thing. It's hilarious. It's the best feeling ever when you can get a baby to do that. I guess as a parent, maybe, like, you know. Oh. If you'd like to share it in the Discord, oh yeah, okay. I'll upload it to a short to share with the kinship. True. Give me a sec. Oh, that laugh, man. That laugh. Ah, it's so cute. It's just so funny, man. Alright. Tell the story done. I've never heard her laugh that hard, and it was like the most random thing. True. You said she's 5 months old as well. Yeah, so that's... Oh, man. Beautiful, man. I already missed those. I already missed that age. Well, not really. It's just like... It's so... Oh, man, they just grow up so quickly. Six months in a couple of days. There you go. Cool. Here we go. Done. Yeah, our little one's like 1.5. It's like a year older. But she is a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. Too much. Too much fun.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot.
It's a good item.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Doran's
Talk to
folk.
Thuk.
May Durin return soon to his hole.
Okay, we're finally going over here. Yes. Oh! Oh, death! I'm leaving! Wait. Oh my god, you were hiding behind that tree. What? I did not see you there. That was a good hide. Very good hide. Your name tag was completely hidden. Well, that got me. Hey man, you came to make sure I was using my my motivating speech. I put it on. I put it on. Look. And look, I've got 48 master battle tonics. I've used 2 of them. Don't judge me today. It's all right. Don't take me yet. I'm being good. I'm being a good boy. Can I do a blessing? I don't know. I need to do some blessing. Quick! I need to sacrifice something or someone. Quick! Quick! Alert! Wait, hear me out. No, wait, I'm not clicking on any of my animals. Alright, let's go to the area. Aaron Gregg, hello! Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go, Death. Death sparring me. Alright, this is it, guys. We gotta prove ourselves. If we can defeat Death, we live forever. Let's go! Let's go. Yeah! Oh. Get on. Yeah! Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Full rotation. I even cheated there. No, I didn't. I messed it up. Oh, I messed up rotation. Okay. Yeah. Yo. What? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, no! No, we're losing troops. We're losing troops, guys. We're losing troops. It's not good. All right, wait. Summon another one. Summon another one. It's all right. It's all right. Fish. Get him, fish. No, fish. No, wait. Okay, one more. Last guy. Come on. Get him, Alvin. Oh, okay. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. Resist, resist, resist. Look, I did some damage. Damn. Next time we'll get him, guys. Next time. Don't worry. Winner. Death has won the match against Beveridge. That is such a good... I feel like I need a screenshot of that for like Huge Jackman or something like that. I'm just posting this in the LOTRO chat. That is so good. The Death has won the match against Beveridge. One day I'm working. Oh wait, do I have my outfit? I'm working on it. Oh, it's getting there, Death. My follower outfit. Thank you for the souls. All good, man. All good. No problem. I know it's hard to come by such high quality, well experienced souls out there. So, you know, it's fine. I'm quite happy to. I'm excited about the new movie next year. Aaron, I am so excited as well. I am so excited. Man, yeah. It's exciting and also kind of sad because it feels like possibly the end of an era for a lot of actors from Lord of the Rings and stuff. But, you know, could be the last sort of Vigo thing we see. Could be the last likely the last Ian McKellen Lord of the Rings thing we see. Oh, but I'm really excited. I'm keen as well because I feel like it's their opportunity to finish off some stuff and finish off that area with bringing in the same actors to kind of show that like these characters are best portrayed by these actors, and then move on to other things. Yeah, and then move on to stuff that there are brand new characters that they can cast for. I want more of that. I want more new casting, more stuff, but it's kind of like a nice way of like finishing things off. So he says he has a few more LOTRO movies for Ian, but Aaron, he's old, man. He's old. Like he had an accident like last year and couldn't do a stage show and couldn't fly. And yeah, so that's all I mean, man. It's like, who knows? Who really knows? It's like a bit of a Christopher Lee situation when he was in The Hobbit, I feel like, you know? And I just mean like as in this could be the last thing, you know? And if there's a few more LOTRO like Lord of the Rings movies, they will be out in like years as well. So it's not like we're gonna get a couple in a row like with the others. But yes, I definitely think it could be the last Gandalfs we see for a while. The last of Gandalf stuff, you know.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
At least by that team that don't just want to recast some random character and then write him completely differently. i.e. Rings of Power. Alright. Alright. Heading over here. Let's do this.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Alright, let's get into this. Oh, ramen as well. I totally forgot your message. I didn't see your message, but you also said you got a second on their way. Congratulations to that man as well. Seriously, congratulations to you, bro. I hope everything goes well. Yeah, best wishes with all of that. I was leveling Brawler and stay up way too late. I'm gonna have to lurk. All good, ramen. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. Exclamation mark lurk. Chuck it in the chat if you're still there. You'll get a little fun surprise or something. Gotta make them random. Okay, I've been looking at bots for the chat, so I've been looking into all of that, and I'm gonna be getting alerts and stuff figured out for things for like our channel redemptions and all that sort of stuff. Just taking some time, but I found some good stuff where I can do all that. Just takes a bit to figure it all out, really. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Go up in here, actually. He just went down. Ah, damn. I shouldn't be trying to do my rotations on them, honestly. Alright. Too strong? Yeah, I know. Too powerful. I need to take a step back and just chill out. Play Drunken Master for a bit. That's what we do. We're not gonna... We do no rotation at all. Whoa, what's going on? I'm pressing random things. Ah, insta-kill. 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 Right here. Butter knife. Oh my god, what is that? Need to use that. There's my looks kind of like a butter knife. Yeah, honestly, even this couldn't hold me back, man. Dude, put this butter knife in my hand, I'd be critting, I'd be triple critting, I'd be dealing 6 damage per hit with this bad boy right here. I'd be slashing. Or Bane of Warm Butter. Oh, dual wield even. There you go, I could go dual wield. The Butter Master. We can spread everyone thin. Like butter spread over too much bread. I wonder how many OGs are returning for Hunt for Gollum besides Ian, Frodo, and Andy Serkis. I think Orlando Bloom might be confirmed? Maybe not confirmed? I thought I saw something like that, maybe. Wait, Ian, you're so confusing the way you said that. Ian, Frodo, Andy Serkis. That's like a new person's name. Ian McKellen, Elijah Wood, and Andy Serkis. Yes. And Elijah hasn't technically been confirmed, but like he was there in Hobbiton and he read the script and he's talked like, yeah. But yeah, he's 100%. That is pretty much confirmed. But yeah, no, I think it's like, yeah, just Ian and Elijah. But yeah, I thought I saw something about Orlando. And I know Vigo and others like have said, yes, I will be I would like to do something like that in the future. It's like, but there's no confirmation about whether they actually have. But for me, it's like more, I feel like Vigo's a pretty core component to it. But it depends how I think how they go with the story. And that's what I'm really keen for, is to see Andy Serkis's take and what he does. I think it'll be really fun just to see a different director with the same creative team behind him. Even though like The Hobbit was, you know, a lot of it was directed by Andy Serkis, like on Team B. Yeah, I guess it depends. If they get Vigo on board, I can imagine them going down a more Vigo-focused route with, like, you know, the movie being a lot about him and hunting for Gollum, you know, right? But also at the same time, I can see Andy Serkis finding a way to, like, write about that time without having Vigo in it a lot or much, you know? And have the story be more focused on other things, because there's a lot of things to focus on there. The whole like hunt for Gollum itself is a thing that happens over a very long amount of time. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of imagining the movie might involve a bit of like jumping between these characters and this thing, and then this other thing going on, this more core story, something else there, rather than just purely being about Gollum and finding him, you know? Like, I'm just wondering what the other sort of, there'll be other sort of hurdles there. They announced that at a fan convention that Elijah and Ian McKellen. I don't know if Elijah was actually confirmed to be in it. He even said just recently, like, he can't say anything. His lips are sealed. Because he said something about how Ian McKellen was like, just told everyone. And he was like, well, yeah, I can't say anything. I can't neither confirm or deny it. So, to me, that's like, they're still under NDA to like, not talk about it. So it's not really properly confirmed. But look, hey, right? We know what's happening, aren't we? Don't we? I mean, we ain't dumb. I hope he goes on a side quest to collect 6 crates of orc supplies. Well, I just think, I think the Aragorn and Legolas portion of it, hunting for Gollum itself, will likely be a small component of the movie. Or maybe not small, but like an overarching plot that continues throughout the movie, but there'll be some other elements there. And I'm wondering what things... I'm kind of just letting myself be surprised, because I know there's a lot of stuff that happens within those time frames as well. Like a lot of different things that they could focus on. So yeah, just be cool to see what it is, what they do, and or whether it's a full deep focus on that, on full Aragorn Legolas the whole time, you know. Which I'm 100% all down for that. Like, please, that would be awesome. But also I feel like it's a bit like unrealistic. I don't know. So much they could choose to include. Yeah, like there's like battles and like politics. There's like all this stuff that they could hone in on as the focus, and then like there would be that storyline happening in the background, and maybe we would see Vigo every now and then, or who knows? Like, I'm kind of thinking if they don't get Vigo on board, it could go down the route of like mysterious hooded figure character in the background that, oh yeah, there's Strider over there. Oh, but you don't see his face. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised if they can't get Vigo on board, they go down like a route like that. It's like, I'm trying to think of other movies where they've done that. It's like the whole Colin POV. Yeah. It's like showing the, I don't know, it's like the Superman coming in, but they don't show Superman's face, or Batman or whatever, right? And you're like, oh, which actor is it? Like how things like that have been kind of done before. It's like, oh, the character's there. Yes, you know, in very obvious shows and things where a sideline to it, like, I don't know, it makes me think of like Robin, like, you know, Batman's side character and stuff, all the stories with him, how Batman kind of just come in at moments, but they don't, you know, highlight who it actually is. I think it could be possible. I don't know if I'd like that though. Like, I'd love to see Vigo, but all right. Oh, statue just here. Need to refill water. Be back tomorrow. All good, man. Take your time. Take your time. As his bloody 20-liter water bottle. Just carries around like a cart with him everywhere. Cart of water. Anything from the trolley? It's just bottles of water. Zahoff. Okay. Oh, you stunned me, that's a bit annoying. But now I will mess you up because I'm going to do my full rotation on you and you don't even know what to do about that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think this thing runs out quickly, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. I heard they pulled a lot from the books for the movies. Peter Fran and Philippa Boyens wrote the script. True, yep. Are they writers or are they production? Oh. That's cool though. Yeah, because I know the original creative teams there. And Peter, I think, yeah, but Peter Jackson's just like a producer. But are they actually on the writing team as well, or are they just executive producers? That's cool though. I'm sure, I mean, well, where else would they get things from? You'd hope they'd be pulling things from the books. Right. Get him, yes. Okay. Oh. Fran Walsh is writer and Philippa. Okay. I'm sure Peter is helping Andy Serkis with directing. That's not how it works, man. Nah, Andy Serkis is a director. He's been a director for a long time. And yeah, Peter is an executive producer, so he would just be helping with direction, like with producing stuff, really, right? But it's awesome that they're there. I feel like what is big though is like Fran Walsh and Philippa, the writers. That is huge. Because directing is like, you know, you have a different director, you're just gonna have their movie. You know, that's just how it goes, right? The whole point of a director is someone that has full creative control, that can direct, not someone that has anyone over their shoulder in that way, which is why they hate producers. But it's perfect when you've got a team of good producers. Like, yeah, I imagine they will be working together a bit in some ways. But also, Peter's like old. I don't think Peter like really wants to like do that anymore. Like, he's kind of said how he's like tired of being in that sort of directing position. Because The Hobbit wasn't going to happen with him, right? That's the whole thing. He wasn't going to do it at all. And then he like came in last minute because he was like, he was probably like, no, I don't want anyone to mess it up. And then, yeah. Yeah, Peter's hand was forced for The Hobbit because another director jumped ship in the middle of pre-production. Yeah, was he? Because I think originally he was on like he was like co-directing, right? He was originally going to be doing something but not directing the whole thing, and then the other director jumped ship, and then he had to take over directing roles, and then he passed on a lot of what he was going to do to Andy Serkis. And then Andy Serkis did all that stuff with his second film team. They had like 2 film teams for most of The Hobbit, going around doing like lots of different shots in different areas. I imagine, like, I'm not sure what, like, it was very different shots as well. So like Andy's area of directing his shots would have been more like focused on different things, environmental shooting and that sort of stuff. And yeah. But I guess it kind of worked out for the best, didn't it? Because that happened. And then, I guess, Andy kind of got to prove himself. Show off his skills. If that hadn't have happened, who knows? Maybe this wouldn't have worked out. Because you never know with stuff happening behind the scenes. Like when production companies are figuring out whether it's worth to make a movie, it's like, a lot of things that come into account is like, who can do it? Like, who's going to direct this? Who's going to produce this? Like, it's like, we need to be convinced that there is enough people on board, And I feel like Andy Serkis would have been a pretty big player in a lot of that. He's a pretty, get stuff done sort of guy. Like, he knows how to get the job done. We've seen that in Gollum, right? I think he proved himself day one playing Gollum, crawling around in the freezing cold with rocks and getting jabbed and stabbed and yep. Well, okay, so Hunt for Gollum, that's cool. Let's take a step past that and step into the unknown, the area of complete unknown, utter unknown. What do you guys think the other Lord of the Rings movies could be? Or what do you guys want it to be? Let's talk a bit about that, because like I feel like we have no clue about all that, right? So it's all just based on what you feel like you'd like to see. They spent millions for the first director, and Peter had to come in, but he couldn't use the last director's vision, so they scrapped all his work and started from scratch. And he didn't have much time to plan in pre-production time. Yeah, it was a super rushed movie. multiple movies, like trilogy. Like, yeah, it's why a lot of what happened, like,
I would not have come here if it were not for the
yeah,
prospect of finding
yeah. What do you reckon about the
Not
other
come here.
Lord of the Rings movies? Because, like,
Return soon to his halls.
I don't know if this is the setup for future movies. Hunt for Gollum. Do you reckon
Have not seen it.
we're going to take a jump to the future, or do you reckon we might take a jump to the past, or maybe not at all? Maybe this is like setting up stories and movies very much in this time frame. I don't know. There could be all sorts of stuff. I would really love to see some earlier stuff, like, you know, maybe like the Battle of Fornost, like the fall of the Dunedain and stuff would be pretty sick. Like, that'd be some cool stuff. And that gives possibility to bring in a new Vigo actor. You know, it's like a young, or not even have him in it at all. You know.
We will first have to deal with the orcs.
Or maybe some very dwarf-focused one. Maybe something in Gondor. I don't know. The thing I love is about that lore, it could be anything. It literally could be literally anything, Aaron. Exactly. That's what's so... I don't know, that's what's so exciting about it. That's why I'm kind of more thinking, like, what do you guys actually... What would you wish for if you could just have what you want, right? Because I feel like so many different people would have so many different things, which is awesome, that they want to see into a movie, you know. But yeah, you kind of, it's a big true thing as well, is that, like, I think something as simple as, like, I don't know, walking around the old forest could sound simple, but could be turned into something way more than just that, you know. So I also think that they could potentially take very small stories, small sections, and turn it into something. It would be so much more. Yeah. I know. I'd like more Middle-earth anime. Revillion, welcome to the chat, Revillion, as well. Yeah, true. Did you enjoy the what was it? The Rohirrim, the Rohirrim animated one. I heard some pretty good things about that. It's not really my thing, to be honest. I kind of felt like that movie didn't need to be Lord of the Rings. Like, it kind of just felt like its own story with, like, a bit of a Lord of the Rings stamp on it. But a lot of the stuff in it was just kind of, yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It was cool, but it's kind of its own thing. It felt like more.
Be wary if you journey into Moria.
We've got music in here now, finally.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
I kind of want them to do a movie where the Ring of Power took place. Okay, yeah, in that sort of time frame, but more series with Annie and Peter directing. It is a shame. It is a shame that happened with Rings of Power in that time frame, because it's kind of ruined. But that would be cool as well, Aaron. Like a Regian and the elf forges and the dwarf and elf sort of there's some cool stuff there, definitely. The Hobbit was bound to crash and burn. You cannot turn a short book into a movie trilogy without a massive amount of padding. I think the movies were great. I think they were really good. Yep. Welcome into the chat as well, Box. I don't enjoy them as much as the movies, definitely, but I think they're just as good in a lot of ways. Right. But I guess as well, like, I have a lot of understanding from, like, rush production and stuff, you know. kind of look at it as like this half finished project that I still enjoy just as much. I can't agree with that. Way too many moments felt like ads for theme park rides. I guess. Alright. You must be watching some pretty good ads for theme park rides. That sounds like you watch some epic theme park ride ads. Az, thank you for the hydrate check. Wait, did I just realized I left that guy there. Alright. My biggest gripe with the Hobbit movies is the egregious action. Not because I hate action or anything, but because I like the often slow and quietly creepy vibes in the book better. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I see that for sure. Yep. Yeah, and like the second and third movie more as well. Like the first movie's a bit more like that, isn't it? It's a bit more homey. It's got that sort of thing, and like I definitely prefer the first movie from the other ones. Like I've just watched it a lot more, I feel like, as well. Hey, Ecstasy of Gold, welcome into the chat. Hello, hello. Pete was the same way. He said that Warner Bros. Told them they were doing 3 movies instead of 2, right? Yeah. 2 movies would have been good. I think 1 movie wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have liked 1 movie. But 2 movies would have been good, like being able to separate the first half from the Shire into like Moria and the Ring and all that, into the intensity of like coming out of the mines of Moria, going into Dale and the Lonely Mountain and the Battle of the 5 Armies. Like, well, actually, sorry, it would have been a bit further up because that's what they kind of did with the movies anyway. But I mean, like, instead of 3, 2, so it would have just gone that little bit further. Yeah. Because yeah, 3 is like too much, but 1 also, I'm happy there's more, right? So it's kind of like, I'll take the benefit of the doubt and just be like, right, whatever. Like 3, sure, it's not great, but I prefer that than 1. So just more marathon time, you know. What I really want to see is Peter Jackson's talked about it. He mentioned it for the 25th anniversary stuff, but oh, sorry, what was it? Like not 20, like 30, whatever it was. Is that there is like hours and hours of footage from the original trilogies that he was saying he's like could potentially be cut into like, you know, a 6-hour per movie thing or something. I just would be, just do it. I feel like just do it, Peter. Do the Jackson special, you know. It will be a chaos. It will be absolute chaos. But like, I want it out there. I want it to, you know, the Mithril cut, yeah, or something like, right, like, yeah. It's like the Schneider cut, right? But it's the Mithril cut. Like literally that. But you know, and a lot of it would be unfinished stuff. But from a creative perspective, like, man, just give it to us. Like, I know that, like, from the viewer base, it's something you wouldn't normally show, you know. But God, what an artifact of stuff! Like, it's just gonna disappear if it doesn't get like shown. Man. Oh. The Hobbit is 6 times shorter than LOTRO. A single movie would still be twice as long in proportion. Well, are you comparing it to the books? Because I don't think that's any reason to compare. Just because the book's shorter doesn't mean you can adapt that into a longer thing. I mean, there is heaps of adaptations out there that are done from small to big, from big to small, like... Yeah, I don't know, yeah. Nerd of the Rings on YouTube said it doesn't exist. Did he really? I'll have to look at that. You're not in the Discord, are you, Ecstasy? Because I'd love to see that. Because that'd be... Do you know the context of that at all? Because I saw some interview with Peter Peter mentioned it. And it kind of felt like a bit of a, like... Oh, like... It's a bit of a weird thing to mention, like, and not do anything about it, or like... But is it all just made up? Maybe Peter's just he's just like, oh yeah, there's probably some of those things somewhere. And like, you know, Gary from editing's like, bro, I deleted those like 10 years ago. Whoa! Okay.
May Durin return soon to his home.
Alright. Oh. There's a lot more behind the scenes and new behind the scenes for the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, that was what it was. It was like... Is he talking about the old ones or like the new ones for that? I'm sure he's talking about the old ones. I don't know. Yeah, confusing, but... All I'll say is if there's stuff out there, Peter, you better show us. You better show us. That's all I'll say. You're going to go out there and say, yeah, well, we've got all this behind the scenes footage, you know. There's this clip of Vigo fishing and throwing Orlando in the water. There's also like Kate Blanchett doing backflips. If you're going to go out and say stuff like that, you better you better have something to show for it. Man. So funny. There's a difference between saying how much material has been shot. That doesn't mean there's a special cut. Pretty much all movies had more material. There's a difference between cut material and material you didn't choose to use. But what we're saying, Box, because Peter Jackson literally said that he was talking, like, he's like, maybe we'll do a cut. That's what we're saying. It's like, it doesn't exist, no, but we're saying that, like, that's... Peter Jackson mentioned that. He was just like, but it's such an it was definitely such an, you know, all talk thing, I feel like, you know. It's in the hard drive at the bottom, Sun River, yeah. Legit. Oh. Yep. Keyword, he said he could, but that still means he... I don't know what you're trying to say, Box. Someone will accidentally find it while fishing on their birthday in 100 years. They'll find it like the what's it called? It'll be like Smeagol in the boat. He'll be swimming down for some fish, and there'll be just this hard drive with Lord of the Rings behind the scenes. He pulls it up out of the water. It's my birthday, but I want it. I want it. Okay, we're gonna destroy this now. Okay. Peter said he wants to do it with behind the scenes. He just has to get the okay from the production company because it would cost a couple of million. Yeah. It was just interview chat, right? I mean, just one of those things where it's all talk, really. Just what can be, what could be. What could be? What can be? What is? You know? Yeah. When I say I could do something, it doesn't mean I actually think about it seriously. What do you mean? When you say you do something, you don't take it seriously. That's just you. That's just who you are. But how he felt when he mentioned the leftover footage, it did. Yeah, it felt like a cop out. It felt like a cop out. Also, like I don't know. We'll see, right? All I'm saying is, if it exists, give me yum yum yum. I hope that's convincing enough for you, Peter Jackson, out there watching. On the internet, of course. What's cool about Peter is he wants to do stuff for the fans. Yeah, like he's just there to just like... Yeah, he lives on that. You can kind of tell. And sometimes, you know, I feel like... it gets the best of us sometimes. It's like, he's like, oh yeah, guys, look, we can do this and we can do that. And then it's like, well, we can't really do that, Peter. And he's like, yeah, but I wanted to do that. It's like, I feel like a lot of it's like that. He likes fan service a lot of the time. I heard somewhere that they might have filmed Awen and Faumir's wedding. Wow, really? Oh my god, that would be cool. We are getting a little ad break over on Twitch, guys. I do apologize. We are getting an ad break in like 20 seconds. We'll be right back. We do have to run ads every hour. I know it's annoying, but I'm just going to be chilling here. We're waiting, and we will be right back with you all. I appreciate you all for those of you that stick around. But yeah, no, I got to run ads for Twitch. Get what you're saying, Box. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Box, as well. Like, I understand what you're saying. They're different, but it's not really what we're talking about, is it? Alright. Raw, yeah. What... Ads? Hello, ads? Twitch... I love it when Twitch just tells me ads are about to run, and then... Alright, well, let's just kill some guys while we wait. I'm just going to do this quest. So we're just going to be destroying nests and slingers. Ads. There you go. Okay. The ad for the ad. Hey guys. Hey guys, have you ever wanted to watch an ad? Have you been interested in watching an ad? Have you ever thought about watching an ad? Well, I got news for you guys. Here is an ad. Alright. Oh, they bleeding. Look at them bleed. That nearly killed me. Didn't realize. Get the old 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, over here. Oh, we got the helmet. We got our helmet. Yes, that's good. Now, there's some good gloves. These gloves, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, damn it. That's alright. Alright, TP back. Alright, we are back from ads as well. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. See me in the 21st sword. We want to go to him. Maybe doing the hunt for Golem is that they might have the money to do all the behind the scenes of the Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King after the movie's done and stuff. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know, Aaron. Like the only thing I saw was just that like little interview with Peter Jackson talking about it. I didn't actually realize it was potentially yeah, to do with any of that, but I guess that would make sense. It's like if they're going, like they might have had to go through a lot of footage anyway to see certain things and compare certain stuff and maybe look at things that didn't work. You know, it's like it's if you've done a whole lot of scenes and stuff has been cut out, it's probably good information to remember back to, you know, however many years later and look at and go, well, that didn't work, this didn't work, but we can do that better. Now we can do this how we wanted it to do this time, sort of thing, you know? So yeah, I could see that as a possibility because that like they'd likely be pulling up all of that footage anyway, you know, to look through. So yeah, see, because I was just kind of thinking it was a bit of a random thing Peter was just talking about, but that would make more sense. Like maybe they'll do a maybe they'll do like a extended I guess. How crazy would it be if they were contemplating reusing footage? That would be so... I don't think they would ever do it because it'd just be so hard to, with different cameras and different stuff and different age. Like, that would be so hard. But how wild would be that if that was what they were contemplating?
The time has come to drive forth the orcs.
But I can definitely see... yeah, maybe we will get like a behind the scenes, like blooper reel for the hunt for Golem, and maybe it will contain like an extra portion of like Lord of the Rings stuff, maybe just in that, maybe like a looking back on or something.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from them.
Must fight for dwarves.
Level up.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's
Wing
bane.
clipper. Have you seen the 4K version of Lord of the Rings? No, I haven't. I don't have like a 4K TV or anything like that. I'd rather be interested in a documentary series about the making of the movies and some context about why some footage wasn't used. Yeah, well, like, you know, if it's anything like how they did the appendices for the movies, right? They were pretty detailed. It was like, that was kind of like, that was a documentary, really, right? In a lot of ways, the way it was put together. So I could see it being somewhat like that in some ways, or... Maybe they're just preparing something for the future. They could just be collecting things like And maybe on like a next anniversary thing, they're going to do some special document. Like, honestly, Box, like you're probably closest to what's real there is like them using, instead of just, because I don't, it's like what are they going to do to release behind the scenes stuff? Like put it in a disc for like, or like put it in the release for Hunt for Golem or just some random stuff like. But making a documentary like series and then using a heap of the behind the scenes footage in that series would be that's a way more realistic sort of and great option. I think that could be really cool. Let's pray for a Box. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Yeah. All right. We just gotta believe. It's just a mashup of all the unreleased footage and somewhere in the hours of content they've hidden Golem. It's the Hunt for Golem, that's it. Yep. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're living the real Hunt for Golem. They're going through the footage, they're trying to find Golem. They're hunting. Have they found him? Who knows? I really want to go to the cinema and watch the... I don't know, I might have already missed the times actually for the movies. It's only for a short amount of time, but... It would have been cool to go to the cinemas and watch them. He said he also wants to do new behind the scenes stuff, Peter said, for the OG movies. Well, yeah, but that's what we're saying, right, Aaron? Like pulling up old footage and reusing it. That's what we're talking, yeah. Like old behind the scenes and cut stuff. Like brand new, but that doesn't make any sense. How can there be brand new behind the scenes for a movie that... Like, it would just be old. It would be old behind the scenes that no one has seen before. That's what he's talking about. Like footage, heaps of footage. I don't think that's what he meant, or that's what he said. Yeah. When he says new behind the scenes stuff. New as in no one has seen it before, and it's new as in it's going to be coming out, but it's like the old stuff. It's the old movies, so but the whole cast, he'll remake the movie so we have new behind the scenes footage. I'm imagining like the whole cast going to Hobbiton, and it's like, all right, now everyone. Alright, now fall over. It's like, I don't know, like refilming behind the scenes bloopers and cuts and stuff. That'd be hilarious. Hey, yeah. That Lord of the Rings, the boomer cut, yeah. Look, he's a, you know, he's an old man now. I think you're right from what you said before though, Aaron, that he's just like, he just loves the Lord of the Rings community, you know, he just wants to please everyone, like he's overly wants to please everyone. I feel like there's been stuff like that in the past where he's said things, you know, and it's just kind of been like, oh my god, really? And then nothing's really happened, and it's just like, okay, I see. It's like, you know, the uncle that wants to be really, like, keeps making promises to make all the kids happy, but then, like, doesn't realize... His intentions are good, but it's like... Careful what you say, Peter. Like, you know, and, like... Because saying even, like, a small interview like that has probably just sent shockwaves through everyone of, like, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. I'm old enough to be aware that dreams rarely come true and that not all of them should be in the first place. Some things are better imagined than seen. That's, I guess... Well, yeah, not all dreams come true, but that's kind of a sad way of looking at things, though, right? If you never dream, then... Like, because you know they're never going to come true, or that they're not going to come true, then it's just kind of sad. But yeah, some things are better managed, for sure. Unrealistic expectations are worse. Yeah. Yeah, unrealistic expectations are definitely not good. You're right there. You also got to know when to push for something that you may not know is possible. So, what are you going to live your whole life not taking risks and trying to get, like, go for your dreams? Nah. Setting yourself up for disappointment? Well, you know, fail and move on. That's right. I like the behind the scenes stuff because we need to study how they did it and do it again for other content. Yeah. Clearly they did something right. Yeah, and it's cool to see where the line breaks, the illusion break, like, right, like, because you get to see, it's like, oh, that's what made that illusion so good, that fantasy so good, right? And when you see the behind the scenes, or you see like a blooper and things fall apart a bit and the actors break, you know, it's like, it kind of makes you go like, oh wow, that was all weighing, like everything in this scene was weighing on all of this, you know? It's nice for some people, I think, as well. Some people just like couldn't care less about something like that, but I think from a perspective of liking like the creative process of movie making, it's like, yeah, it makes things seem possible. It's like you kind of see everything and you're like, oh, that's how it works, right?
Durin's folk will defy Durin's Bane.
Alright.
We will not retreat before anyone.
I also would want to know where some changes in characters come from. Like with... Oh, like, oh yes, from the movies, right. Why they changed certain characters. Yeah, I see what you mean. Definitely.